Ready when you are.
Hi, this is Dr. David Wade. I'm here talking to you about living healthy to 100. Based on the acronym word wellness, being well, in the NESS. N would be nutrition, E would be exercise, the first S is stress management, and the last S is your structure. So we're going to talk a little bit about structure. As a chiropractor for the last 34 years, I'm pretty competent in concepts of structure. Also initiated med school. I'm in my last trimester. So I have kind of like a broad background in concept understanding of how the body structurally is jointly fitted together. I will tell you this, that God's done a pretty good job putting this together. Innately, we have the ability for our bodies to work correctly and to heal itself. Structurally, the spine is the central frame of the body, and basically the spine, as we have here, this is a side view, has a long extended pathway, a track that runs through a canal that's framed up by these 24 movable bones they call vertebra, that carries the messages from the brain down the spinal cord through the brain stem, extending on down into the spinal cord. And then there's groups of pathways of nerve roots that branch off the cord and pass through these little openings that are framed up by two different bones that are compacted together with a cushion, a disc that's in between them. These vertebrae basically run from the base of the neck all the way down to the tailbone, and they come out on either side of the spine, both in the peripheral nerves going to the outside of the body, mostly carrying messages of movement and pain and sensitivity, so all the external part of the body receives its sensory input and its muscular control through these pathways of nerves called the peripheral nerves. They come through the same pathways as the nerves that control the organs. These are more of what we refer to as the autonomic nerves, the nerves that control the internal function. And it has a lot to do with the two components in the darker and the lighter colored nerves that come out to every organ of the body. The heart, for example, receives the lighter colored nerves called the sympathetic. The names aren't important, but in the heart, it's kind of like a governing system. This group of nerves would be like an accelerator to speed the heart up, to make it beat harder or faster. The other group of nerves are called the parasympathetic. They are the other half of the autonomic nerves that control the organs. And in this scenario, it would be actually a brake for the heart. So you have a nerve that speeds the heart up and a nerve that slows the heart down. The idea is that through the proper signaling cascade, the heart is going to beat in proper harmony based upon the stress demands that your body is operating under. So as long as we have these signals operating with no interference, with no barriers that's preventing the proper cascade of information both to and from the brain, you have the potential to have every part of your body working the way it's supposed to. So when we start talking about structural compromise, we start talking about the things in our body that we're exposed to. Poor posture, old injuries, accumulative stress that creates tension and imbalance that can create distortion in the position and movement of these vertebrae, which can negatively impact the output signal to these nerves that are controlling the different parts of the body. It's not a good situation. It's one of the things that we discuss frequently as a chiropractor with all of our patients in regards to what's necessary for you to stay healthy and to live healthy. The idea here is that motion is lotion for your joints, and as long as they're lined up and moving correctly, each individual segment of the spine can remain healthy for your life, for the entire life. And it's one of the concepts of living healthy to 100. We'll talk more about structure and some of the things that you can do for yourself in some subsequent videos, so stay tuned because we're here to talk about how to live healthy to the age of 100. Healthy to 100. Based on the acronym word, wellness, being well in your NESS. This is Dr. David Wade, wishing you good health for a lifetime.